Hey guys, today I have a Kenmore front load washer and electric dryer set. Been through both, cleaned them up really good inside and out, and they are both working perfect. Doing a last test load here that you'll be able to see everything on it's working perfect. Got it set to normal. It's sensing the load right now. Water temperature, super high spin on this really heavy towel load. Soil levels normal. That's going to make it not quite as long of a wash cycle. And then we have the little chime here that we can kind of adjust. You got a bunch of other different options here. Let's see if we can turn that drum light on. We're going to hold that. Turn the drum light on. You can see it's actually a pretty heavy towel load, mostly hand towels and bath towels in there. But I always use that as a good heavy test load. Of course, everything gets checked out. Now on this model here, which is really nice, you've got a little door here where you can clean out the drain every now and then, which is a real good deal. About every 3 to 6 months, you just want to pop the little filter out, clean it out, wash it out, and put it back. Just make sure everything's draining like it's supposed to. Right here is where you'd add your soap, bleach, all that stuff. I never recommend using fabric softener. I always recommend just throwing in an extra dryer sheet. Fabric softener really gums everything up. We don't like it in the repair industry. Hate it, actually. And especially if you're cleaning these things a lot, it makes it very difficult to get things clean. And then once everything's done here in the washer, we're going to come over here to the matching electric dryer. We've got this one will be all ready to go. So essentially what we're going to do here is I'm just going to show you that obviously it's bringing the water in, drains the water out, has a nice fast smooth final spin cycle, and then over here on the dryer that it also sounds great and heats correctly, and just so that way you know when you get it home, plug it in, everything works like it's supposed to. It's kind of the whole point of this video here. So we'll allow this to fill all the way up with water, and I'll come back and show you that it's sloshing those clothes around real good. Got about a cap full of bleach in there, so it won't get too sudsy. But when you got it at home with your soap, I think it probably uses the new HE soap. Be nice and sudsy in there. So we will let this thing fill up with water, and we'll come back. Okay, still running some water through the soap dispenser, but getting everything nice and wet. Fully saturated. Of course, these clothes agitate by them falling on themselves, which in my opinion is one of the best ways to get the clothes clean if you're not talking top load, center agitator, and full water submersion. This is the second best, but a lot of people will argue it's the best way to get clothes clean. It's why they use it commercially. So you could go one way or the other, but no issues getting anything nice and clean here. Alright, we're moving out of the wash cycle now. It's kicking the drain on and off, moving into the rinse cycle. If you can hear that drain running, but it's starting to spin. So what it's going to do from here, it's going to spin out the used up water for the rinse cycle, fill back up, and agitate for a bit, or go around and call it agitating on this one, and fresh water for the rinse cycle. Then it's going to spin out for a final spin, which is what I'll come back for next, so that you can see this. And I set it to max spin here, so it's going to spin this heavy towel load super fast, and you'll get to see that everything's nice balanced. Of course, we have the top level, side to side, front to back, and all the feet pulled out so that it's perfectly stable. It was super important with these when they spin super fast. And then when that's all done, we'll move over to the dryer. This is the spin I was talking about. Let's turn that drum light back on. You can see it spinning super fast, extracting out all the used up water from the outside here. Nice, smooth, quiet operation. Okay, we're on to that final spin. I'm going to turn that drum light back on for us. Just hold this button. You can see spinning super fast, max extracting the water out of those clothes. Nice smooth operation. You hear the drain running. And one of the benefits to it spinning that fast is the max extraction of the water, so those clothes are going to come out nice and light. Then when you move them over to the dryer, it's going to cut your drying time in half from the traditional style washers that don't really spin that fast. But yep, nice, balanced, smooth, sounds great. So we'll let that finish up, then we'll move the clothes over to the dryer. Okay, we've got the washer now clean and cleared out. Just wanted to show you the seal on this. Super clean, like new condition. And how you keep these seals clean and free of any type of buildup is after each load, just take a dry cloth or hand towel and wipe this out on the outside. Then stick it kind of down in here on the inside. Just wipe it clean. Come over to the door. Wipe around that, just make sure it's all dry, and then you either leave this propped open or just leave it open. Okay, that's what's recommended in the owner's manual, and that's how you keep these clean and keep any type of smell from building up in there. You can also throw the fresh tabs or some of the Amazon tabs in there and run those every 30 to 60 days. Super important with all washers, especially top loads, front loads. You just have to do it. It's in the owner's manual, and that's how you keep all washers clean and free of any type of odors or smells. Now we come over here to the dryer. We've got it set. We're going heavy duty just so I could show you the max dry settings. That way you just get to see that it is getting nice and hot. And heavy towel load here is your lint trap, just to make sure that's clean and clear before each and every load, so you've got good airflow, maximizing how fast those clothes are going to get dry. We're going to start that. Going to let that warm up for just a minute. Okay, been running for literally about 1 minute, but I'm going to show you that it is getting nice and hot in there. So it's about 65 on the console there. Concrete floors coming at about 73. If I said 65, I meant 75. We'll open this up. Right inside here is where the heat's going to be pumping in. That in turn is going to heat the inside of your dryer up. And hot air comes out through there, passes with the clothes, gets them dry, exits through here, which is why you want to make sure this gets clean and cleared out each and every load. So I will go ahead and close that back up. Hit go. And I'll let that finish up. And then we will go ahead and get these listed up for sale. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. And I do appreciate you watching my video today. Thanks. You guys have a great day.